Hello and welcome to FDS MTG News for March 9th, 2022. In an article posted on Monday, March 7th, Wizards announced a new round of bans and an unban. First off, Lurrus the Dream Den is banned in Modern because its downside of requiring all cards in your deck to have a mana value of 2 or less isn't much of a downside in Modern, because that's just Modern. Lurrus also loses their litter box in the Pioneer Playground because they anticipate that in the coming years the downside won't be much of a downside in Pioneer either, so it's banned there as well. Pauper got a few bans too, as Galvanic Relay is now banned because Storm. Disciple of the Vault is also banned in Pauper because Affinity barely flinched when Atog was banned a few weeks ago, and is still a powerful deck in the format. The Pauper format panel felt they needed to deal another blow to Affinity to try and bring it down a notch. And as someone who has suffered many losses to Disciple of the Vault when paired with 2 Mere Retrievers and an Ashnod's Altar, I for one am glad Disciple of the Vault is banned. Yes, I know that isn't the combo in Pauper Affinity, but it doesn't make the pain any less. You know who you are. Expedition Map is unbanned! As opposed to Affinity, apparently the bans last time took some major wind out of the sales of Tron decks, and the PFP wanted to bring it back just a little bit from the edge of oblivion. I know a lot of people would love to see Tron die an agonizing death, but as a Tron fan myself, I'm glad to see them give it a little life support. Links to the ban articles down below. Starting on Tuesdays, March 15th, FDS MTG News will begin posting on Tuesdays going forward. In a video posted on his YouTube channel on March 9th, 2022, Nate stated that he wanted to try a new schedule for the channel to maximize his workflows and increase his overall output, along with some other business speak BS. So starting next week, I will be posting FDS MTG News on Tuesdays each week. The Wall Street Journal posted an article by Paul Ziobro on March 4th all about Chris Cox and his taking the helm at Hasbro as the new CEO. While the article itself didn't make any groundbreaking reveals or announcements, it is the first we're hearing from Chris Cox commenting on his recent promotion from head of the Wizards of the Coast and Digital Gaming Division at Hasbro into the CEO chair. The article quotes Cox as saying, "I don't think about Hasbro as a toy company for kids. I think of it as an entertainment company for people of all ages." Though he did not answer any questions related to the activist investor Altifox Capital Management and their letter to Hasbro, he did address the claims that Wizards was left wanting for money. "Our limiting constraint has never been capital," he said. "It's been the acquisition of talent, just like any other big gaming company. Maybe pay them better?" Just a thought, I don't know, shooting from the hip here. I highly encourage you to check out the article if you've been paying attention to all this craziness going on with Hasbro these last few months. Link in the description down below. The Magic IP versions of the Stranger Things Secret Layers have been revealed. These cards will be available in the Streets of New Capenna set boosters. They are going to be on the list. Sort of. Basically, a list card should show up once in every 4 set booster packs. So what they are going to do is replace half of those with these. So you will get a special card every 4 set boosters, but half the time it will be from the list and half the time it will be one of these cards. The cards themselves are placed on the plane of Innistrad, which fits when you consider Stranger Things could easily find a home on that plane. A few weeks ago, I reported on a story about MTGDAO.com and how they received a cease and desist from Wizards of the Coast because of a half-baked NFT scheme to do with Magic the Gathering. Well, it seems NFTs are like an STD that is really hard to get rid of, because Timothy Craig at Cryptobriefing.com reported that another crypto enthusiast using the pseudonym of NotSoFast has decided to spark the ire of Wizards of the Coast with another NFT scheme having to do with Magic. NotSoFast accomplished this by allegedly destroying an unlimited Black Lotus in a ceremony that was recorded in a YouTube video posted on their channel on February 20th. The plan, called Lotus, was to then mint 10,000 NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain to sell so that people could have a piece of Magic history. Wizards has since sent a DMCA takedown notice to the creators of the Lotus website. Okay, I have to take a second to talk about this video. I watched the whole thing, and it has the aesthetic of a video kidnappers would send for proof of life. It even includes a shot of that day's newspaper to prove it wasn't pre-recorded. It starts off with someone, presumably NotSoFast, in jeans, a black sweatshirt, white gloves, and a black full head mask, showing the aforementioned newspaper, the February 19th edition of the Toronto Sun to be exact. they attempt to authenticate the coveted Black Lotus, which was graded 4.5 by M&T Grading, by showing a close-up of the back of the card. I guess so we could do the red dot test, maybe? I checked the M&T grading scale to try and determine what grade this card would be considered, but the word excellent is used down to number 4 on the scale of 1 to 10, so who the hell knows what that means in terms of worth. The video estimates the card at around $20,000. Then Not So Fast proceeds to place an MNT 5.0 Unlimited Soul Ring labeled Test Card into a bench vise and then drills a few holes through it. Finally, with all the pomp and circumstance of a serial killer, he drills through the Black Lotus and the video ends. Aside from the generally creepy vibe of the video, I couldn't shake the thought of how this person felt this was proof of the destruction of the card. To shift magic gears for a second, I've seen countless magician videos where they do basically what this guy did, then pulls the undamaged card out of some random crevasse within arm's reach. Anyway, the creators of Lotus have reassured their investors that everything is okay and they are discussing how to proceed with the DMCA takedown notice. I just hope it doesn't include any more bizarre magic card ASMR snuff videos. I'm on TikTok now! Because that is what the internet told me I should do, and I always do what the internet tells me to do. Follow me at FDS_MTG. And while I'm at it, follow me on Twitter too, at FDS_MTG to make things simple. Also, if you find the show informative, entertaining, or whatever, please click the like button, tell your friends, and share this video on social media so more people can experience this. Thanks! In a live stream, as well as an article posted on the Magic the Gathering website on March 3rd, Wizards gave us the first look at the upcoming set Streets of New Capenna. While most of us are still agonizing about our Pack 1 Pick 1 from our first Kamigawa Neon Dynasty draft. But alas, the hype train must press on, so here we go. Along with a small taste of the story, the set symbols, and key dates, they revealed some cards from the set, starting off with another set of full art basic lands that show off the set's Art Deco aesthetic. We also got a look at the family symbols of the 5 families that control various streets in New Capenna. The families are represented by the Shards that we haven't seen since the Shards of Alara block released 14 years ago. The rare lands will be a completion of the Triome cycle from Ikoria, though Mark Rosewater has since stated on his Tumblr blogatog on March 4th that these will be the only cards in the set that have cycling. Another card they revealed was Broker's Ascendancy, which made me go wowie wow 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 wow. Yeah, that's probably going to be my chase card. Some cards, like Broker's Ascendancy, will have a Golden Age special art treatment that is in the Art Deco style. I won't repeat what I said when I saw that version because I don't want YouTube to suppress this video. Here are the key dates for the set. The story will start being released on March 28th and will finish by April 5th. Official previews will begin on April 7th and will complete on April 15th. The pre-release will be on April 22nd, and the official release will be on April 28th for digital and April 29th for paper. That about covers it for today. Like, subscribe, share the video, follow me on Twitter and TikTok at FDS_MTG, and click on stuff. First off, Luris the Dream Den was banned in what? First off, stop scrolling. First off, Luris the Dream Dan, the Dream Dan, in an article posted on March Monday 7th, banned in Modern because its downside of requiring all cards in your deck to have a mana value. Pauper is getting some updates as well. It's been the acquisition of talent, just like any other big gaming. Basically, a list card should show up every. A few weeks ago, I reported on a story about assist from Wizards of the Coast because of a half-baked NFT. Well, it seems NFTs are like an STD that is really hard to get rid of. Let me try that again because I went. So like an STD that is really hard to get rid of because Timothy Craig at Cryptobriefing But the word excellent is used down to number 4 on the scale, so the rare lands will be on. Follow me on. I came over. Hello and welcome. didn't get very far. Hello and welcome to FDS News. My name is Nate. Hello and this always happens. I get like 2 stories in with only a couple of bloopers and I think, oh man, I'm gonna have no bloopers this week. And then I really hope that didn't record. Professor at the Tolarian community, the Wall Street Journal. That's the story. This show is part of the CIP network, inspiring creativity, one episode at a time.